Hey guys, welcome back to Sportstar's Indian Super League recap. And today we saw rather underwhelming Southern Indian derby between Kerala Blasters and Bengaluru FC. It was a game that was built to be very exciting, considering the fact that both the teams have shared a lot of history on the pitch, and both of them have very vocal fan bases, which basically had all the ingredients for a great game of football. But unfortunately, it was quite a boring one. When I mean boring, I don't say that there was no action at all, but just wasn't any creativity from either team up front, and there were only 2 goals to show. Both scored by the same individual. More on that later. The game first half was a rather meek affair, with neither team really managing to trouble the goalkeepers. Both of them didn't really have a lot to do. A few notable instances in the first half included the clash between Ines Sipovic and Alan Costa, with both of them going for a header. And it was a clash of heads. Both of them suffered cuts to their eyebrows and miraculously didn't really need a lot of medical treatment. They came off, I think Sipovic came off worse, a lot of blood on his face, but both of them heroically, chose to play on and completed the game, which was a great, I think I would say, moment of dedication coming from both of them. That was one notable point. Other one was, of course, the bit of a small battle between two former teammates in Harmanjot Khabra and Sunil Chhetri. Now, Khabra, as we all know, used to play for Bengaluru for a long time, and now he was marking Chhetri today. And I think he did his job fairly well. In the first half, Chhetri had a couple of good goal-scoring opportunities, and Khabra was at both times to deny him. That was a key contest. And the other one was, of course, between the two youngsters in Vinci Barreto and Ashik Kurunian. Now, Vinci, as we've seen, is one of Kerala Blasters' spark in midfield. His pace and his footwork have been absolutely excellent so far. And he was always going to face a very tricky opponent in Ashik Kurunian, who also is known for his pace and off late for his defensive solidity as well. Ashik did really well to contain Vinci, and Vinci did go off on a few of his pacey, dizzying runs, but wasn't really able to do much, get much past Ashik. That was a good contest to look out for. Other than that, we saw Udanta Singh as well, who once again showed us why he's called the Flash for the Bengaluru faithful, with his extremely lightning quick pace. But again, his finishing just let him down, and it wasn't really anything to rave about. Second half was a more interesting affair, with both teams showing more purpose. Bengaluru FC had a few shots from distance, but again didn't really trouble the keeper. One great chance fell to Clayton Silva, where he had a volley from, I think, about 10 yards out, which went straight at Albino Gomez, and the keeper, was in the right place at the right time to make the save. And while Albino made a great save to deny Clayton from close range, he made an absolute blunder in 84th minute to let Ashik Kurunian score. Ashik just had a random shot at goal from about 30 yards out, I would say, and the ball wasn't even on target, and Albino went to save, he dived, and he just let it slip, bounced off his body and rolled into the net. And it was a goal that he wouldn't be proud of, I think, for a long time to come. And it was something that didn't really make sense at that junction in the game, because Albino was having a good game so far, but that to let that goal in was just a bit of a, I think, took away the Kerala Blasters' morale. And of course, it was against the run of play for Bengaluru, who went on to take a rather surprising 1-0 lead. But it didn't really last long. It only lasted 4 minutes. As Ashik ensured that Albino didn't go home a sad man. Ashik ended up scoring an own goal by trying to clear a cross, and he put the ball into the wrong side of the pitch to make it 1-1. Again, Ashik's night, it was misery and ecstasy and misery both for Ashik, as he put the ball on the wrong side of the net to make it 1-1, and both teams took home a point each. Now, Kerala Blasters coach felt that they had a decent game and that they stuck to their idea, which was to play compact and solid, which he felt they did, and they weren't too happy with the point, but I mean, with only taking home 1 point, but they were happy that at least they got something on the board. Whereas Bengaluru's coach Marco wasn't happy with the performance at all. He said, considering we scored in the 84th minute, and then for us to not take home 3 points and actually concede and give away 2 points was quite a bad thing to do, and that they weren't exactly happy. But he said he would look forward to his men. Now I think they have a break now, quite a considerable break, and that they would come back all guns blazing. And that pretty much sums up today's game, which is a 1-1 draw. I think this has been the most low intensity and underwhelming game of the season so far. 1-1 draw between Bengaluru FC and Kerala Blasters. And we will be back tomorrow when Chennai FC take on Northeast United in what promises to be a very exciting counter. Both the teams, young squads, fairly young squads, and a lot of attacking options in both teams. That should be hopefully a goal fest, unlike today. Now, until then, stay tuned to Sportstar. Check out our website, Sportstar, www.sportstar.thehindu.com, for all things to do with the ISL, from features to interviews to the points table to the goal scoring stats. Everything you do with the ISL, we got you. Check out our website once again at www.sportstar.thehindu.com. Until tomorrow, this is me signing out. Thanks for watching.